Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
He'll start the drive with Krosky Merritt. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Got it. Ready?
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Set. Cut.
Daniels now going to look to throw. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Commanders.
Receiver in motion, headed left. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 45.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and a couple.
19, 18.
A run out of the gun. Krosky Merritt. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Ready?
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
On 1st down, here's Blue. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Hold on, second. Ready? Ready? Captain. Joe.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separating the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Bombers. Captain.
On 4th down, here's Nix. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will to 9 now on the year. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
The Cowboys will line up for the two-point conversion.
Throwing is Nix. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the two-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. On play action, Daniels. Forced out wide. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and he'll be brought down after that big game, but the marker is down. This one probably coming back.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cougar 19.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Run over center, that's Krosky Merritt. He'll have a first down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the first down.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. 18, right here.
Throwing is Daniels. That's to Kraft, the tight end downfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing now, Daniels.
Brought down back at the 43-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, ready? Let's go now. 1918.
On second down, it's Daniels. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
They'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Throwing on second down, Daniels. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up third and
Ready, set.
Here is a big one. Third down and 2.
18 Cardinal, 1879 Broncos. Ready?
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He's got his big tight end, Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Washington. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
the kicker on for the extra point.
What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Oh, my son! Ready! My name is...
This is blue. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. He's nothing more.
At the 29-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Oh, my son! Hey! My name is...
To throw is Nix. That's complete to Blue. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 8.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Oh, my son! Ready! My name is...
Here's Dobbins. And he's going to be knocked down hard in the backfield. Launched on the play, and it's going to bring up 4th down. What a hit.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
That's taken in, and And he is going to have a Cowboys first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that fourth down conversion.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Nix, out of throwing here on first down. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready. Ready. Olay, olay, olay. Olay, olay, olay.
Back to throw is Nix. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Okay, ready?
At the 34-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready.
On the handoff, it's Krosky Merritt. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Cooking like stretch the eagle. Stretch the eagle. Go.
Krosky Merritt to run again. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
It's a loss of a yard.
Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Dragon 60. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll drop to throw. That's to Krosky Merritt. Give them 14 on that one. First down, Washington.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
The motion man here is McClure. On first down, Krosky Merritt has it. Wow, he can certainly be elusive with the football and the feet. Great spin forward. Give him 6 yards on that one. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Here we go, set. 60 by
They'll motion the slot man right.
Ready, ready.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
70 Timberwolf.
On third down, they go with Krosky Merritt.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A 2-yard gain.
So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the fourth. So now, a big spot coming here. This one he's got to have. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Bombers, bombers, bombers.
They'll throw. It's Nix. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders are right back in this one.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
So, a win here on the road for the Commanders. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.